What? Start Microsoft Edge. Oh. Oh, well, this is great. Gosh. Right. I think we are on. Good. I hope so. Forgive me, slight technical issue, new device, trying to work out how to do this. So hopefully that's worked. And welcome, Body Percussion Week 3 with Ellie Leckie. So what we're going to do today is we are going to build up from what we did last week. Now, some of you may or may not have seen that. I think it came out on a different day. So we're going to pick up with a particular rhythm that we're going to get to know today, and we're going to put it to the track, and we're going to gradually build on it as we go through. So it's all in 8 beats. So everything we're going to do this morning, we've always done, and I know you have elsewhere in your music things, beats of 4 is really, really important in music, and it is. And of course, you don't need me to tell you that 8 is obviously 2 of those. So that comes in a lot as phrases get slightly longer. So our rhythm today is going to be in beats of 8. And we've got various little beats of 8 rhythms. So our first one is coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. Can we do that together? Ready, and off we go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. Shall we go a little bit faster? Coffee, coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coffee, coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. And let's go slower again just to catch up with ourselves. And coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea. Let's do that one more time at this speed. Go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. Okay, so that is the premier, the most used rhythm in this particular piece of music that we're doing, called Hall of the Mountain King, which has a little tune that goes like this. Do, 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 do. So every time you hear that little rhythm, that little bit of tune, that is the rhythm we're going to do. Now, those of you who saw last week, there's 2 main sections to this piece that have got 2 sets of 8-bar rhythms, but actually that one we've just practiced is in every single one. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and put that, what we've just done, to the track of the actual song, which, and we have to count 8 in between. So just copy me. What you'll notice, if you haven't listened to this before, it does get faster and faster as we go through. And by the end, it's like quite fast. So we've got to really, really keep our concentration up. Don't worry if your hands fall in a heap and you end up knocking your head. Don't knock your head, that's not a very good idea. But don't worry if you get it wrong. It's all for a bit of fun. But it starts off quite slow. Coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee. Just do it once, yeah. So, and we'll stop in between each set so that we can catch ourselves with our counts of 8. So let's give that a little go. There's a little introduction so we can hear the beat of the music. So here's the beat. Okay, you ready? Off we go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. And again, go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, you can do it like this bit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Coffee, coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, go. Faster, can you feel it going? A bit faster. And coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. 1, 2, 3. Even faster, off we go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. 6, 7, 8. Coffee, coffee, coffee. A bit more. This is the last one, I think. No, there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we stop. And then you have a little exciting little bit at the end, which we will do later. Right, how did we go with that? That's one way to warm ourselves up of the morning, isn't it? Jumping around and knocking ourselves out. Very, very good. Right, so could you feel that take your turnies each time? So what I'm going to do today is going to teach you the bit that goes in the middle as well. So that little pattern that we've just done, as you now know, goes all the way through the song. So now we're going to count 8 for that little bit. And I'm going to show you the little bit in the middle. So perhaps I won't, I've got the dots here. When I say dots, that's what I mean by dots. When we musicians talk about dots, we mean these. And of course that gives us the rhythm. But actually, I think we're just going to try and feel it today. Dots really do help. We need dots, they're important. But let's try and do the second set of 8. So what we just did is the first set of 8. Now we're going to count the first set of 8, and I'm going to teach the pattern for the second set of 8, which is very similar in a lot of it. So the first one is, the first set we've just done is this: coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea, right? You know that one. The second set of 8, one of them goes like this, the same to start with: coffee, 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 tea, and then coffee, tea, tea. So it's just the very, very last bit that changes. Instead of going coffee, coffee, tea, it goes coffee, tea, tea. So coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. Can we all try that? Ready, and off we go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. All right. So there's two little patterns. That one comes in a bit later, so I'm going to bring you in when that one comes in. The one that comes in on the track before that is slightly different, and I'm not going to do that just yet because that's the hardest one. That's the sort of one that goes up here, does all of this. So what we're going to do for this is we're just going to get our pointer finger out and sort of feel the rhythm at the moment, and we don't have to remember what we're doing, clicks or stamps or whatever. We don't have to remember that bit yet. We're just going to go. We're just going to do our pointer fingers and feel the rhythm, which is coffee, 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 tea. And that's it. So I just want you to do this for the moment. We are going to do a body percussion to that, but we're not going to put it in yet because there's quite a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to call out, which is this one. Is the A rhythm. This is actually the one we did last week. We did do a bit of this one last week. So that's the A, the theme A. We've got, as I say, we've got two parts, which I've called theme A and theme B. And the whole piece alternates between the two of them and it takes turns. So theme A, we do coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. Do, 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 do. That one comes up quite a lot. Theme B, we start with coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. And then we have coffee, coffee, coffee. Oh, sorry. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. That's the one we have the second time. Okay. So we're not this time going to clap the one we just did. We're going to count 8 through that. And then I'm going to tell you which one it is. So we're piecing it together. I hope you understood that. I think I understood it. Okay, from the start again, I'll keep you right as we go along, don't worry. And it's very repetitive, of course, so you can pick it up as we follow. So here's the pulse, let's get this going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So here is theme A starting with what we did. Now this is theme A. And now it's just theme B. 5, 6, 7, 8. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. Let's do that one again. Ready and off we go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. Okay, happy with that? Here's our count of 8. Theme A. This one happens the most. We do that one 3 more times. Times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coffee, 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 coffee. Last time. Coffee, 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 coffee. And now here's theme B with the actual clapping we're going to do. Can you remember it? Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. That one comes again. Are you ready? Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. Now theme A, pointing fingers. Coffee, 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 tea. Theme A again. Theme A, 2 more times. Last time with A. And now on to theme B. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea. Coffee, tea, tea. And then it finishes with theme A. Coffee, 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 coffee. Okay, faster and faster. So, what I might try and do one more time is maybe not the whole thing to get to the end, excuse me, but is try and link those two things in together, but only for theme B. Well, actually, no, we can just do the pointer fingers, but I won't go right to the end, so it goes slow. So it goes faster, excuse me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the first one, the first pattern we did this morning, just like this, ready and with me. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. That's our primary pattern, yeah? And then so we do it one more time. Ready and off we go. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. And that comes each time. So we've got a choice how you're feeling about this. We're just going to do half the song, I'd say. And you can do that pattern, and then you can add the second patterns we've just done, which for theme A is this. And for theme B is the very similar one as the one we just did. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. So that makes a continuous set of body percussion. Quite a lot to keep in your heads, so you can miss out sections. Hopefully you'll be able to follow which section's which, but we won't go to the mega fast bit yet. We'll save that. Okay, so let's give it a go. See how we go and hope nobody ends up in a heap on the floor. Are we ready? Excuse me. Here's the pulse. Right, you ready to start with? Off we go, the first pattern. Now theme A. First pattern. Now theme B. Coffee, tea, tea, and again. Coffee, tea. Now back to the first one. Tea, coffee, tea. Theme A. And that set happens 4 times. Tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. And again. Coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea. Last time. Now we change the second half of the pattern. Coffee, tea, coffee, tea, and coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. Coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee, 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 tea, coffee, tea, tea. All right, well done. If you got that far and managed to fit in any of the bits of the different sections, then you did brilliantly. Thank you very much. See you next week. Have a good day.